It's official. Nintendo has revealed the Switch 2 and a new Mario Kart game. Plus, we've got big news for Scream fans. Joel McHale is joining Scream 7 in a shocking role. And we'll dive into all the exciting movies hitting theaters and streaming this weekend, because this is Movie Mornings. That's right, everybody. Good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday morning already. Of course, it is Friday, January 17th. Happy Cloverfield Eve Day, everybody. It's 1/18/08. Doesn't matter. Listen, lots of fun things going on this weekend. Some cool news to get updated on. So instead of wasting time, grab you a cup of coffee and get settled in as we get caught up on some of the most awesome news for you to know about. It's a great cup of coffee. It's a dang fine cup of coffee. Okay, let's get into it. So Nintendo has revealed the Nintendo Switch 2 is what it's going to be called. It's coming out this year, 2025. And there's a first look trailer. I'll have it linked in the show notes and of course in the pinned comment. But essentially, if you've seen the Nintendo Switch, you've basically seen the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm not gonna lie, I really like it. I'm a huge fan of the Nintendo Switch, so it doesn't bother me that it's just the Nintendo Switch again, but better, I'm assuming. I gotta say, I really like this new kind of rounded, sleeker design. I do miss the color a little bit. The original Joy-Cons, the red and blue neon. I really liked those. I know obviously we've got some highlights that you can see if you're watching the video version. But they've got like some highlights on the Joy-Cons on the insides, which is nice, but at the same time I kind of like when Nintendo gets a little weird, you know? It's my favorite part about Nintendo. A couple of things of note that they told us about. They didn't tell us much, first off. Just want to throw that out there. But you can play Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games on the Nintendo Switch 2. That's going to be a mouthful to say. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Details will be shared on the Nintendo website at a later date. So if you have any of the old Switch games, which I have way too many of, they should be able to be played on this. The only thing of note where it says that, some of the stuff may be unable to be played on it, I think that's more talking about things that were specific to the old Joy-Cons. So as you can kind of see in the video that we was watching, the Joy-Cons are a little bit different. Not like crazy different, but there's some of the stuff that, one, it's just bigger. I can't really tell if it has the IR sensor that the other one had, but so basically you just want to keep in mind things like Labo or the Ring Fit, I think is what it was called. So things that like really relied on like the shape of the original Joy-Cons and how they interacted with the Switch. I think that's going to be your only thing. I don't think you got to worry about like Breath of the Wild not playing or something like that. But I love that. I love that they're actually going backwards compatible with it. You know, obviously it makes the most sense to do that, but sometimes Nintendo, marches to the beat of their own drummer. We'll put it that way. They are following it up with a Nintendo Direct on April the 2nd. That will go into more details about the Nintendo Switch. And there's also going to be some places that you can actually get your hands on with the Switch. It's going to be in New York, Los Angeles, and Dallas if you're in America. You can experience the Switch 2 for yourself at a hands-on event. So not a lot of details. That's pretty much everything. In the gameplay footage they showed, it's Mario Kart. Looks like a new Mario Kart. Just some of the designs and stuff look a little bit updated. Nothing we've seen on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and like the downloadable courses and all that. So, the Donkey Kong's got a new look. He looks more like the movie. and apparently it might be able to have up to like 24 racers, which is crazy. That's maybe it's 28. Whatever number it is, it's a lot, and that's crazy. Like a Mario Kart Battle Royale just sounds fantastic. If I'm being completely honest, if they can make it run correctly, then yeah, I'm down for that, obviously. I know we don't typically cover video game news and stuff, but this is definitely right up our alley. If you're a fan of Hopefully Awesome, if you've watched any of our stuff, you know how big of Nintendo fans we are. And so something as big as the reveal of the next Nintendo console, I just thought was a little too big to not bring up. So wanted to just kind of touch base with you all there. On April 2nd, once we get more information, of course, I'll be bringing it up here. We may even do like a reaction video to the Nintendo Direct. Me and Maggie loved doing that back in the day. So having one specific for the Nintendo Switch 2 could be fun. So, but we'll keep you posted. So definitely keep your eyes out right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. And if you're ready for the Switch 2, hit that like button. That was my call to action. Was it good? I don't even know. All right. Enough of this video game crap, right? You know what I'm talking about. Let's talk about some movie news. Joel McHale joins Scream 7 as Sidney Prescott's husband, Mark. So this comes from Matt Grober over at Deadline. Deadline, get it? Get it? Deadline, Scream. Oh boy. So this is an exclusive. Scream franchise Sidney Prescott has a husband, and it's not Detective Mark Kincaid, played by Patrick Dempsey in Scream 3, as has been speculated online. Set to play her spouse, Mark Evans, in Scream 7 is none other than Joel McHale. McHale joins a cast also featuring Courtney Cox and Mason Gooding, who respectively play legacy characters Gail Weathers and Chad Meeks Martin, as well as newcomers Isabel May, Celeste O'Connor, Asa Gurman, McKenna Grace, Sam Reckner, and Anna Camp. While May is playing the daughter of Prescott, last seen in 2022's Scream reboot, further character details for new additions are under wraps, as is the plot of the latest installment in the meta horror franchise. Kevin Williamson, who scripted the original Scream, is directing from a script by Guy Busick, aboard following collaborations with the scribe on the Scream reboot and Scream 6 are James Vanderbilt, William Sherrick, and Paul Nineston. So if you've watched the most recent two Scream movies, so Scream 5 and Scream 6, they're fantastic. Like, Scream 4 was good, but I really feel like Scream 5 and 6 have brought Scream back to, like, the glory days of, like, the original Scream, in my personal opinion. Obviously, you can completely disagree with me, but I really enjoy Scream 5 and 6. And I still think it's a shame that we lost both the lead characters from both of those movies because the studio didn't like the actors, speaking their mind about certain things. And say what you will about that. Obviously, people don't deserve to die for no reason, so we'll leave it at that. And if somebody wants to voice their opinion on it, I don't think that should necessarily get them kicked off of a movie, but that's neither here nor there, obviously. I can't really fix that at this point, but Sydney's back, and so is Courtney Cox, and now Joel McHale is going to be in a Scream movie, which honestly sounds like a match made in heaven. Like, I love Joel McHale. I'm pretty sure he's a decent person. I could be wrong on that, so don't hold me to that. But I love just the way he acts, his mannerisms and stuff. Like, I don't know. I mean, Joel McHale plays Joel McHale, just like how Ryan Reynolds plays Ryan Reynolds. Joel McHale is the exact same way, and I think he's hilarious. So seeing him in a Scream movie is going to be a lot of fun. Will he be the killer? I mean, that's got to be like the first question we ask, right? Like, is he the new Ghostface? Hey, speaking of Ghostface, check this out.
Hello, Sydney.
See? So, Yeah, I don't know. Are you excited for a new Scream movie? What do you think about this? Do you think Joel McHale's a good fit for the Scream franchise? The fact that it's a different Mark and not the Mark from Scream 3, I mean, I feel like that was implied that it was supposed to be Patrick Dempsey's character from Scream 3. But obviously they have decided to go a different way. I don't know if Patrick Dempsey just didn't want to come back or if they wanted to do something that wouldn't have worked with Patrick Dempsey's character. But either way, it's, in retrospect, I wish they wouldn't have named him Mark if it wasn't going to be the same Mark that we saw Sydney with. So anyway, that's a little too in the weeds. I think it'll be fine. I think nobody will really even notice, to be completely honest, unless you're a diehard like some Scream fans are. And if you are, hey, welcome. You're in the right place, my friend. You are in the right place. But speaking of right places, let's talk about the movies that are coming out this weekend. So opening in theaters, we got Wolfman from Blumhouse. And I watched the trailer for this just recently. I honestly had not been keeping up with the Wolfman movie, but we watched the trailer because we were trying to decide what we're going to watch this weekend. We still haven't watched Nosferatu yet, so it was between that and this. And I think it looks great, honestly. Again, having not watched anything about it until literally an hour ago. When the Blumhouse logo popped up, I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be really good. And I think it looks great. I did see a headline, I didn't cover it, but that they took inspiration from Jeff Goldblum's The Fly as far as like the transformation sequence into the Wolfman. So like, that's insane. And it's the same director. Let's see. The creator of the chilling modern monster tale, The Invisible Man. Writer and director, yeah. So the person that made The Invisible Man a couple of years ago, which was really good, is now handling Wolfman, which is great. Honestly, it looks great. I'll let you know on Monday what I think about it. But that's what we're going to be going to watch. So let me know in the chat what you're planning on watching this weekend, if you're going to movie theaters. Also, opening up this weekend, we got One of Them Days. I honestly don't really know much about this one, but it's an R-rated comedy and it stars Keke Palmer and SZA, I believe is how you pronounce that. Best friends and roommates, Keke Palmer and SZA are about to have one of them days when they discover Alyssa's boyfriend has blown their rent money. The duo finds themselves going to extremes in a comical race against the clock to avoid eviction and keep their friendship intact. So it's probably gonna be funny. I mean, it's a comedy, so I don't know. It sounds good. I probably need to watch a trailer for it, but I mean, I'm always down for a comedy, Hitting digital this weekend, we've got Kraven the Hunter. I'm joking, obviously. I don't know if anybody cares about this. $24.99 to buy, or you can rent it for $19.99. Me, whenever stuff like this happens, I usually just buy it because it's $5 more and I don't have to worry about buying it later. Even if it sucks, I'm only out an extra $5. So that's my own personal thing. We did a review of Kraven somewhere in one of our videos. You can go back to the library and look for it. We liked it. We actually liked it. Like, it's maybe the best Sony Spider-Man, non-Spider-Man movie that they've done. I'd have to rewatch Venom just to make sure that I don't think Venom is actually better. But I really liked it. Like, I mean, yeah, it has flaws. They all have flaws. But I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was a good movie. That's where I'm at. Is it worth paying $25 to watch it right now? No. I think if you've made it this far and not watched it, you could wait for digital. For streaming and watch it. Or if it like goes on sale for like $9.99, or you can rent it for like $6.99. Like, yeah, that probably worth it. But if you've not watched it and you're not super wanting to see it, then yeah, I would definitely not pay $25 to watch it at home right now. You could probably go to a matinee showing for like $5 at a movie theater if you really wanted to check it out. Also, hitting Netflix, we've got a new movie called Back in Action. This opens up tomorrow. Well, I'm sorry, today, Friday. 15 years after vanishing from the CIA to start a family, elite spies Matt and Emily jump back into the world of espionage with Their Cover Is Blown, starring Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz. It looks like Glenn Close is also in this. So this is it rated? Not just, PG-13. PG-13 action movie on Netflix. This is Cameron Diaz's big return to movies. I've not really looked into like why she was gone for a little bit, but she's back, and I've heard mixed things about it. It's a Netflix action movie. Sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're carry on, which was really good. So I don't know, might be worth checking out. Hitting Max, we've got A Different Man, and this is from A24. It's R-rated, and it says Golden Globe winner Sebastian Stan plays an aspiring actor whose new dream face turns into a nightmare. So that opens up on Max this weekend, I think today. I have no idea what this is. I'll be honest, I have no idea what this is. The thing about his dream face turns into a night, that's kind of weird. And like if you're on the video version, you can see there's like his shadow. The face looks kind of odd. So I don't know if this is like a substance situation or what's going on here, but hey, there you go. It's on Max. Hitting Paramount Plus this weekend is Henry Danger the movie. I have no idea what Henry Danger is. I mean, I know it's a Nickelodeon show. I'd never watched it. I think it was a little bit past my time, but I guess they did a movie that takes place nowadays, and Henry's all grown up. I had the synopsis on here, but I think I removed it. But it's something like he goes into like a multiverse or something. I don't know. If you watched Henry Danger, they've got a movie about it now on Paramount Plus. So go check that out. It is an hour and 27 minutes, and it opens today, January 17th. So check that out. And we got some new trailers that I wanted to point out. So these both dropped yesterday. We've got the first trailer, I believe, or the official Red Band trailer, I guess, for The Monkey. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. This sounds stupid, okay? Like, just to be completely honest. This is based off a short story from Stephen King. It says here, based on the Stephen King short story and produced by James Wan, The Monkey is a new trip from Longlegs writer-director Osgood Perkins. When twin brothers find a mysterious wind-up monkey, a series of outrageous deaths tear their family apart. 25 years later, the monkey begins a new killing spree, forcing the estranged brothers to confront the cursed toy. Okay. It sounds stupid, but I'm telling you, it actually looks good in a way. So I'm a sucker for like Final Destination, just over the top, outlandish cartoon violence, right? Like, I mean, there's nothing realistic about Final Destination or any of those movies, and this looks like it's that, but instead of like running from an invisible death, it's a wind-up monkey with a drum set, which is stupid. Okay, like for me, I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I do not have any belief that it won't be stupid by the end of the movie. If you go watch the movie, I have a feeling that the monkey is still going to be just as ridiculous as when he first walked down. So that said, if they make it to where the monkey is not ridiculous, like there's actually like you kind of understand it, you kind of not are afraid of it, but like maybe there's more to it. I don't know. Then I would be very, very pleasantly surprised. That said, I think it looks good. I think it's kind of, for me, I feel like it's kind of tongue-in-cheek. Like, it's very straightforward. Like, it doesn't act like it's a parody or anything, but I feel like they know what they're doing with this one, in my opinion. Could be wrong. But we also got a trailer for Sony PlayStation's Until Dawn. So when I first got my PlayStation 4, it was a few years later, and I think it was a PlayStation Plus. But anyway, I got Until Dawn as a free game, and I hadn't played any games on my PlayStation 4, and so I downloaded that one and played it, and was kind of shocked at this game because I'd never heard of it. Honestly, I think I thought it was like a zombie post-apocalyptic, like The Walking Dead style game, and that is not at all what it's like. So they're making it into a movie, and this trailer, for me, again, correct me in the comments, I feel like it's totally different from the game. Like there's some things that are very similar, obviously, but like there's this whole aspect. I don't really want to give it away, but like there's like the plot, I feel like is not the plot of the original game, which is fine, because this plot honestly looks better, and like I'll say this much. It reminds me a bit of Cabin in the Woods. Wait, was that what it was called? Yeah, I always get it in Cabin Fever mixed up as far as titles, but Cabin in the Woods, the Drew Goddard movie. If you've seen that, you know. And this movie kind of gives me some of those vibes, not in like a cool, geeky way or even comedy way, but just if you watch the trailer, you'll know what I'm talking about. Again, I don't really want to give it away because it's a good trailer. So I definitely think you should check this one out. I'll, of course, have links to all of these in the description of this episode, as well as in the pinned comment. But that is actually going to wrap it up for me. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We made it through the end of the week. We thought we might not, but we will be back again, and we will be here on Monday. And I know Monday is going to be a day for a lot of us, but I will be here to hopefully take your mind off of Monday, and we'll hang out a little bit, talk about movies, and we'll be playing Sonic Adventure on Monday night. So either way, no matter what, we're gonna be here. We're all gonna be here together, so don't worry, we got this. But that's gonna wrap it up for me today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope your weekend is awesome. Go do something fun. Watch a good movie or show. I didn't put on here Severance season 2. It's out. Watch it, for God's sakes. That's what I'm gonna do as soon as I get off work tomorrow. I'm coming home. We're watching Severance. Cannot wait. Can't freaking wait. But that's gonna wrap it up for me, everybody. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a hopefully awesome day. Goodbye.